So this is the very, very last giant mealworm, superworm. This is where Stereo the spider's neighbour lives. And she had a giant mealworm the other way. You can see it's dead. It's dead. It's the remains of its body in that web there, you can see. And there's a fan just underneath this, the remains. And I've just dropped that superworm there. Look, here she comes. This is Stereo's neighbour. She's massive. She's about the same size as Stereo, perhaps a little bigger, broader. She's coming to have a go at this giant superworm. Now, will she eat it? You can see the remains of the last one there. As I say, just giving her another one. She doesn't look quite as big as she did the other day, I don't know why. If we feed her the mealworm, the giant superworm, maybe she'll grow as big as the other one. She's bitten it, yeah. Let's have a look at me. Oh, it's no, there's the fan confuser. Anyway, there we go. She's going underneath it now. Oh, I think she just bit it. She's bitten into it. Yeah, she's bitten it. In there. Oh yeah, look. Injecting that venom in. Still got the fangs in. She definitely ate the other superworm because you can see this shell, the skin of it in her web. She's definitely got her fangs right deep into it. Oh gosh. Still moving. We dropped it. Right, she had dropped it and I've just caught it, put it back in the web. Now hopefully she'll come back and find it. It's still moving. Even though it's been bitten. She's crawling all over the place. She'll go back over the top. There we go. She knows where it is. Back down. Oh, try and bite it again. Now I've said before, these giant superworms, giant mealworms, aren't native to England, so I don't want it to escape and then turn into a beetle and take over the country with a foreign species, invasive. So hopefully she will get it. This is why I'm stopping invasive species by feeding her a superworm like she's a tarantula. That's why I bought them. But I don't want to let them loose. As in other countries, you will have different species of things that aren't supposed to be there. Like in America, in Florida, you've got everything. It's like a zoo, Florida, by the looks of things. Lots of different varieties of all sorts of things, tarantulas and all sorts of things that live in your country. So let's hope that I can just feed her as to escape. Okay, she's trying to climb back into it again. Oh yeah, there we go, got the fangs back in. It's kicked her off, look. Okay, trying to bite it again. Yeah. Again, trying to inject venom into it. I should probably envenomate it all the way down through the body. And then she'll come back and she'll suck it up like a big smoothie. It's like a big straw smoothie. Anyway, she's got her fangs in there again. Actually, see, gosh, they're a bit wobble. See the fangs right in. Really wriggling still. Still trying to fight its way away. She's still got those fangs in. She doesn't look the same. The other day, the one that I saw the other day that was in this web, I'm sure she was bigger than this. Anyway, she's got a second superworm. Remains of the other one are there. She's going somewhere. She's going to try and take it into her. And there. Yeah, the other one the other day, it didn't have the pattern that this one's got, and I'm sure it was bigger. I mean, it was the same size as Stereo. Stereo is a monster spider, so I'm not 100% sure that this is the same spider, but she is eating it, or she has bitten it, so, you know, like I say, perhaps she will grow to a similar size as Stereo, perhaps bigger. She's trying to get it into her lair, look. Anyway, this is the last of the Superworms from October last year, so 6 months old. Well, 7 months old really now, isn't it? May, October to May. Oh, it's at the end. Got those fangs in. Injecting some more venom. The Superworm's slowed right down, it's not moving so much. Still wriggling a little. I'll have to buy some more. They're a good buy when they last so long. They do tend to eat the bedding that they come in, so they tend to come in bedding which is made out of oats and things. Now, I didn't have any porridge oats, just ordinary ones, but I had some that were porridge oats mixed with a bit of honey, and that's what I think kept them going. So if you're keeping superworms, you can get packets of oatmeal mixed with honey, and it seems to last a bit longer. Well, this has anyway. Right, I'm going to leave it for a minute. I'll come back in a minute. And she'll either have taken it into her lair or she'll be still feeding on it. So I just won't wait for half a second. She's still there with it, so I'm going to leave her to it for a bit. I'll perhaps come back later, and if she's actually feed on it, I'll show you. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave her to it. Okay, cheers. You can see she's swapped places. She was at the top end before, sucking on the actual giant mealworm. Now she's down at the head end. It's still got a little tiny bit of movement in it. I think it's really just the nerves. She's down the other end and she's feeding on it anyway, so it's good to see.